Oh my gosh, she's looking in the mirror in the home that we didn't have access to goddamn violate and perpetrate and trespass into to watch her in her private life. So this must mean that it's an act for us. She's fixing herself in the mirror before she leaves to go out in public. Ah, it's all for us. We're narcissistically dissociated, disordered, retard fucks who goddamn think that we can manipulate and use someone else's life to our own advantage and take credit for our own mind, body, and soul. How silly we are. That's me making fun of you people sarcastically, facetiously. No, this is my life solely. I don't even know who you are to follow you psycho little robots. But I'll know that when I'm out making my drawing in public and my illustration book in public. But I think I'm in a sci-fi movie and control her hand and her mind and we use all this to our advantage and shit like that, you know? Get the fuck, you goddamn parasitic cockroaches, the fuck out of my goddamn singular initiative and goddamn experiments and perspective and, well, just about everything that I've created solely on my own. I have playlists, even shuffle ones pulled from playlists of my curation. Inspired by me, you people had nothing to do with. Didn't need you to do the work that I goddamn created on my own. Prior to you people, I tried to save you face. But I'll just have my recordings. Or maybe before you access my phone to steal from me, up and proving you all wrong. Because, well, again, if you thought you can control my mind and my thoughts and were in any part of that, you're just a parasitic vampire trying to capitalize off of someone's life that I would, I don't know. I don't know how the fuck you could think that. If so, then you can take it out on your own minds. Clean your mouth. No, you clean it. Clean your own. If you think you could control someone else's, go, I don't know. Why even make anything if it's all going to be homogenous and open for interpretation? That's what great conversations are built off of, discussions and negotiations, especially dialogues over the course of history. People just saying, I'm going to understand that because it agrees with my goddamn perspective as I change it to be convenient for my own agenda. No, because it's never going to change what I'm going to do with my own goddamn life and own career that you people have been copying this entire fucking time. How the fuck did you think I was making something for you people to goddamn capitalize off of when it's never been you stealing from a starving artist, you little shits? This is not one of your biblical acts. You didn't get to conflate your goddamn ready-made narrative of Miriam Farish's life with my goddamn life. I was in New York studying fashion design and working in it. How the fuck did you think that you were going to goddamn tell me about my own goddamn experiences where I built my art practice on my residency or goddamn apply to things using my goddamn work and perspective and proposals? And how the fuck did you think you're going to pass yourself off me? Forgery is going to get you goddamn assholes at least 15 years along with impersonation and all kinds of damages and things of that nature. I've counted 14 felonies that you people committed in my life. Where I'm not your goddamn mirror, how convenient that would be as well. And how convenient it is to make up your own associations and rules in someone else's life. What she means is, actually what I mean is what I said, and that's the point of having a linguistic-based art practice. Get the fuck out of my goddamn words and perspective, you little shit. You are not necessary or needed. And I'm speaking directly at those people that think they work with me when I goddamn work alone. Don't know their names and can contact them if I want to goddamn, even if I wanted to goddamn talk about this in person with them. I don't have their numbers because I don't work with them and I don't answer to anyone in my singularly run individual perspective and art practice. How the fuck are you people so insulting and think that I would ever put my goddamn time or life on the goddamn line for people who are goddamn insults, dissociated personality disorder narcissists? Yes, I'm speaking to the entire town of Beverly, sociopathic, goddamn schizophrenic assholes. Get the fuck out of what you never okayed with me. My residency. That you didn't have a perspective in because it's about mine. You're lucky if I goddamn featured your videos and pulled it together in a way that I saw fit, because what's necessary? Maybe the artist is the glue that pulls it all together, that initiated all this life it's based on, and philosophy as well. If you think you own that, then you think you own human beings, and I'm not about people that think they can reenact a human zoo or modern-day slavery in my goddamn private citizen's life, a private family home, a private intellectual property like this phone. You think you can associate where I stand on my porch to some or my daily mannerisms to some meaning that I didn't okay, well, you can't. Because that's not okay. That's not appropriate. That's goddamn inappropriate. Completely inappropriate. This is not a human zoo. This is not a goddamn entertainment for you people. This is my singular, run by me alone. Started in New York. People were not a part of those goddamn projects at all. You're thieves, not me. Get the fuck out of my goddamn life, you messy little fuck corrupt cops. Shit, dumb fucks. Get the fuck out of my goddamn life, you illegal surveillance crap. And out of my goddamn perspective. Out of my goddamn name. Out of my goddamn signature. Out of my goddamn past and current projects, experiments, playlists, data plays, and all of it if you can't handle how to goddamn give appropriate credit, especially those with an education. How ignorantly stupid and selfish and greedy are you people? We get to profit off of her goddamn expense and pain even though she didn't agree to it. We think we own human beings. Modern day slavery? Much? Especially when you don't pass along information. And by the way, that is necessary and needed for me in my own life. That was supposed to be. But someone that is also associated to the words of insanity thinks she's me in Vertigo. Also didn't send along letters. I think her name is Megan. She lives on the other side of town. Oh, and then there's LMF license plate that I couldn't seek out if I tried. I don't know. But yeah. Old train, parrot, girl with no conscience, and actual prostitute. No, that would not be me. That would be the people that tried to impress upon me and inflict their own goddamn narratives and projectile vomit them into my goddamn life while conflating someone's life, mine, that I lived with integrity and whatnot, with their pathetic ones in order to take credit for what they didn't make and didn't think of. Because they thought they misinterpreted things and thought that their interpretation was valid in my art practice and my goddamn life. No, I have sole authority and say in my goddamn life, singular, sole authority and say in my life. And over what I create and what I made in my art practice and how I make decisions, you do not have to say, any of you people. And I won't go by your psycho little vocabulary. Get a thesaurus dictionary and go by the literal meanings if you need to, but get the fuck out of my artistic language and the English language overall if you can't goddamn respect my stance and 39-year-old life that did not allow you people to violate or take up space in it. And if you think that I need to reiterate this and say it every fucking day, the facts, well then what fuck business do you have making decisions for anyone in this goddamn world, let alone yourselves? I don't know. Yourself from me. If you're, no, don't. Well, they really hate that. And I'm not here to cater to, or humor, psychopathy and fraud. Neither am I here to hold your hand as you crucify or defame me, you scrap-clean housewife cunts with little dicks on my image and muscles. You do know that defamation and gaslighting will be charged. How the fuck did you think you dumb fucks could goddamn even think of yourselves as having something to do with art practice you were never even a consideration in? I would know. I sat here alone on the back porch, isolated and defamed. Didn't even have anyone to contact to ask for help or advice or suggestions. Nor did anyone comment. You simply mirrored my phone and copied me the entire fucking time. Goddamn take credit for it. And then signed NDAs. Paid off. That's another phrase in front of the blue hatchback girl's house. Paid for silence and to abuse me. And so, but considering that they think that they own my mouth, I guess that's why they're like, shut up. But I didn't sign anything, they just forged my signature. So I will be telling everyone about what the fuck people have done as companies, brands, industries, whatnot. If you don't goddamn start treating me like a human being and pay for the last 8 years, you goddamn fucking assholes. Fucked up as if there was any other option, otherwise you can go to prison for the rest of your fucking lives. As I said, direct at you people where there is no goddamn mirror that allows you to change my goddamn words because I'm a singular individual and I don't represent any of you people as you are not here to be representing me as well either. That was online, digital, astrology, speaking, and goddamn any of you, as I said, are not goddamn campaign, music videos, shit. You're just random ass housewives walking around pretending like you own people, you infantile pieces of shit. No, you're not my parents. No, you don't think for me. And your 5th grade education, St. Xavier, timing confirmed in comparison to University of Chicago. College education is no importance, especially in very specific and, well, it's an art practice where it's based on my acquired knowledge and training of fashion, design, and art my entire fucking life. You thought I was going to let a bunch of dumb fucking housewives have some say in what I singularly honed my entire fucking life since I was 2? How the fuck stupid are you people thinking that you could have your interpretation have a say in my goddamn life? Hey! Anyways, enough time wasting on you people. You'll see for yourselves when I'm out there just, making my illustration book that you people copied, and you can go back 8 years and see for yourselves that you goddamn took from my videos. Think for yourselves if you can't goddamn do that. I cannot stand this town of imbecile fucks, and I cannot wait to walk you people. Now that I know you're spirit animals. I know a lot of pigs around here. A lot of chickens, a lot of sheep, a lot of lizards, a lot of slow-ass turtles, a lot of whales, that's for damn sure. Did it fix you people to take out your fucking issues on me and pretend I was your punching bag? No, you're even worse than goddamn... I don't even know. I don't know. Good thing you people are not in charge of running the United States or anything of the sort that would entail negotiations and right action, because, well, they're only self-serving assholes shilling that at you people, where you're not me, and I'm just speaking to you so you can see my cute outfit in the mirror. Did they think I was going to take advice from a bunch of hobnob desperate housewives who never grew out of high school? And their interpretation of the color wheel? Speaking to the reincarnation of Chanel, how the fuck are you people so stupid? If you want respect, try goddamn giving it. If you're gonna ignore me and be goddamn disrespectful and salty and go into my home only to offend me, why the fuck do you expect compliments? And servanthood, and what I never agreed to do. That was an experiment. My forecasting for my value of ideas projects. Get the fuck out of my value and goddamn develop your own. Straightforward. Direct at you people. Or whoever the fuck is watching me in my mirror. Shit. Or off my phone. Yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad. Considering all this is always off the cuff and people are just sitting here with spindly fingers waiting to try to put into your own goddamn context or words and whatnot. And it's just pathetic as fuck. Should keep your bucket cunts the fuck off me. Oh, did you want nicer language? Well, I learned from the best, you worthless fucks. Some bitch that calls herself the best off my childhood drawings. We divvied up your birth chart and we divvied up your childhood drawings, and we think that we can capitalize off them and make them about us because we're just better representations than you of your own life and personality traits. Why don't you get the fuck out of my goddamn Aries midheaven, because it's not about being a goddamn retard hairdresser. You got a 9-month degree as a boss bitch. No. What'd you say? It says slit your throat. If a lot of razors would be that simple. Good. I only do the world a favor. No, I'm not a fucking hairdresser. I say fraud on the TV, I say fraud and the TV says tranquility, and that's just one instance. No, that money was supposed to go to me. My conceptual art practice that I reinvest in myself and what I created. Not you foul little shits. No, I'm a conceptual artist, illustrator, and designer. Not a 9-month hairdresser. Idiot, fat pig. What'd you say? Slit your fucking throat. It's that simple and easy, clear cut. Go ahead. Do you think you deserve compliments for goddamn none? Respect for rape. Adherence for having to repeat myself every goddamn day and what is standard in my life? And my boundaries? How the fuck are you people so goddamn ignorant? Seriously. Shitty stuff. And by the way, next time you are, taking up space in my life and walking your dogs past my house, I don't need to. I will make my own associations. Not your Dog fuckers? That's really weird. Just don't get your dicks out of goddamn poor dogs. Doesn't have to make sense. You people don't function in reason or with it. Why should I? Oh wait, because my entire art practice is based on logical, systematic, I don't know, thinking and connections and purpose and design and reason and philosophy and experience, as only one can ever hope someone to speak from their own experiences. I value ideas is so I get a creative design position. I have great ideas. Ideas! Not the bitch who's walking past my house, pumping her fist to that and pretending like she had any. Clearly doesn't value them. She's mocking them. Hey, Evie. I'm not a fan of the people here in any capacity, any sort. They're just insults. They think that every time I upload something that it's an act for them. Every time I speak about something or have an opinion, that any time they think it's pathetic as fuck. No, this is my social media extension of my conceptual art practice and what I'd sit around thinking about, doing, illustrating, designing, and pulling together on my own. How the fuck are you people so stupidly arrogant to think that you goddamn control someone's mind, body, soul, direction, purpose, life, wants? How the fuck, you insignificant little cockroaches? I am having to go to the other side of the world. I'm going to Japan. Shit. To get away from your psycho. Wait, before you go to the forest. Yeah, because it's my residency. 20 minutes. Not yours. My life is never contingent on hers or anyone else's. It's always been my own initiative and making, and if people still think you're part of the Einstein College of Medicine initiative and genomics research, who made the Picasso platform on which I uploaded all my data and research and tracking and made my data plays from, then you people are silly and stupid. I was. And I also met with the people at the hybrid coding school that I was in part of and proposed my Value of Ideas project. How the fuck are you still trying, assholes? I'm charging you people with fraud, impersonation, defamation, all kinds of crap that I never agreed to be your fucking lackey or your goddamn punching bag. Shit on your fucking souls. It's called defamation, and it's unacceptable and not tolerable, and you're torturous, tormenting fucks. Go goddamn slit your own throats because I wouldn't lift a finger. Straightforward. Right, Evie? High five, baby. Good job. Now, as I requested on a daily basis for the last I don't know how many years, please shut your fucking mouths unless you have some constructive opinion to goddamn direct at me directly and speak with me, because I know that you didn't think that I was gonna goddamn be able to read your minds. And you weren't people gonna pass along information and that you were gonna just make decisions for me because you thought you were still going off your psychotic sci-fi movie adventure where you own people's minds and bodies and you think I speak for you? Or you think you speak for me? How the fuck are you goddamn shitty people still taking out your interpretations on the woman whose goddamn art practice it is, whose concepts it are, and whose work it was to begin with? I didn't need your little push to do what I was already doing, trained in and studied in goddamn Europe. Forecasting, you are not necessary. You're distractions. Detractions. It's pathetic. I run from room to room trying to get away from you people. It's difficult enough to put my life together. Shit. Trying to avoid your goddamn pushes. If you even wanted something from me, how inefficient. If you thought you were gonna get it, probably not good to make enemies with me. Shit, or make me hate you and resent you. Shit. I'm speaking directly at you people. Learn first-person grammar, English, and how normal people speak. Or how I speak here. You didn't think you were gonna go into my studio and my goddamn home and my life and my phone and tell me how to fucking speak and use my goddamn artistic associations and codes and words against me, did you? You didn't think you were gonna walk into my studio and say, "You answer to me." No, mouse. No, you legal surveillance cunt. You don't get to be goddamn paid for my goddamn insights. Shit on your soul, bitch. Get the fuck out of my goddamn life. You got your Put me in a fucking hospital? Fuck no, bitch. Fuck no. No means no. And since we haven't mastered that, I highly suggest you get the fuck out of my theories and proofs. And the fuck out of my goddamn illustration career that was started in 2007. And anyone who bought custom illustrations for me at Dallas in Baylor would know that and would vouch for me. But not as desperate for your fucking money. Paid off / programmed. Thanks, timing. My timing. It's where I choose to be, what I choose to listen to, and what goddamn aligns with that in my surroundings, not you people. Get the fuck out of my drive experiment. Get the fuck out of what I goddamn pulled together, initiated, and realized in my goddamn life. It is about my experiences that you don't own, any of you people. You don't own the rights to my life, even if you forged my signature. Then you can go to prison for the next 14 years. Shit. While you're paying off all of the debt that you goddamn owe me. I don't know how the fuck you people actually thought that I was providing for you so that you could live off me, you parasitic trash. Typically, the victims of rape and violating crap are beholden to the perpetrators and violators and rapists, right? Exploiters. Typically, that's how things work, right? Typically, you expect the victim to change their preferences and gender and all of it to fit your psychotic, conflated narrative and needy asses to be known as something I'm not. How fucking weird are you people? Get the, and not in a good way, because I would choose weird over blah any day, but yeah. How, I don't know, socially inept are you people? Get the fuck out of my straight, natural woman's life. It's been said every fucking day. Facts are in flux. Neither is what I established 10 years ago, or what is standard and goddamn normal. Now I've talked long enough. I'm gonna be gone. I'm gone. What do you think? Straightforward, none of it. Never an act. Not your kind of act. Not an excuse for you people to do what you fucking want in my life. Nope. Shit. Nope, not at all. Get the fuck out of my goddamn childhood drawings. Get the fuck out of my goddamn perspective. Get the fuck out of my goddamn life. It's all mine. Straightforward. Thanks. Appreciate it. And then maybe then I'll find some reason to want to look out for anyone. That's not my job. I didn't ever sign up for that. It was an experiment, and you're like, this is great. Give a mouse a cookie, and they're like, and now I want your identity. No thanks. Bitch, get the fuck out of my life. I'll be over there, you know. Be over there and demonstrating how I don't need any of you to do what I was already doing. Straightforward. Never an act, never a mirror. How insulting to mean someone down to your mirror.